All right, guys. So you're welcome to the the last series. All right, sorry, I paused the video to attend to something. So, so this is the seventh online business model: buying, selling, and trading cryptocurrencies, which is not actually a business model, but it's going to be the biggest wealth creation event in the history of man. So we are going to take a look at this. I know many of you have not heard of this, or maybe you know of this. You heard about cryptocurrency, you have heard of bitcoins, you have heard of Ethereum, you heard of Litecoins, but you've not really taken your time to check it out. So I'm going to introduce this business model to you so that you have an overview of how this business works and how the trading works. This this number 7 is not a business per se. As I said earlier, it is more about a new and big opportunity that you can use to multiply your money if you know what you're doing. As a matter of fact, it requires that you have a good and reliable source of income because of the inherent high risk you may incur while trading these assets. It depends. Yes, if you are trading assets with manually, you have high risk. Okay, especially if you are trading features or margins, you have high risk. But there are some softwares that also help people to trade without losses. So we'll come to that maybe later on. I will introduce one or two softwares so you that can take the big opportunity inherent in those softwares. Okay, so I am including it here because this is one of the biggest wealth creation events in the history of the world to those who are knowledgeable and smart in this area. So if you're knowledgeable in this area, if you're smart in this area, you can take opportunity. If you're not knowledgeable, you can start it right now. It's not too late. It's not too late. I will help you walk you through the platforms that you can use later on. If you've seen videos from me, so please take opportunity, take huge opportunity in it. Whenever you see me send you a video on this area, okay, about cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrencies basically are tokens. They are digital currencies that will be replacing our traditional currencies soon. It will be the biggest wealth creation, in fact, after the internet. And though it is powered by the internet, it will be bigger than the internet. The internet has created billionaires, millionaires in dollars. Companies like Apple, Facebook, Google, and other multinational companies, and also individuals that are doing business on the internet. The internet actually changed the way people do businesses. So you can be here in your country and do business in Singapore, do business in US, do business all over the world, sitting down in the comfort of your home. So that is the power of the internet, and many of us did not take the opportunity early when it came. It's not too late. It's still in vogue. It's still active. So you can take up the opportunity. That is what I'm teaching you now. That's what I'm telling you now. So if you're serious about it, you want to take your income to the next level, you want to be financially free, this is the time. So what are cryptocurrencies? The term crypto was derived from a Greek word crypto, which means hidden or secret, and having high level of security. The high level of security we're talking about is what we call cryptography. Cryptography is the technology behind the high level of security that's used to produce these digital currencies called cryptocurrencies. Okay, it means hidden because of the high level of security is hidden. Actually, the first coin, which is Bitcoin, was the group or the person that produced it. Till today, nobody knows about them or him or her. We should find out later. So cryptocurrencies are digitally encrypted medium of exchange that uses a decentralized platform as a ledger. So that is the layman's definition of a cryptocurrency. They said cryptocurrencies are digitally encrypted medium of exchange that uses a decentralized platform as a ledger. So let's see if you can explain these terms that are underlined one by one in white. These ones are in white font. So digitally encrypted medium of exchange. What we are talking about here is these cryptocurrencies are actually digitized. They are digital. You cannot hold them. They are not physical. That's what I mean by digital. They are encrypted, means they have high level of security powered by the cryptographic technology. In fact, the technology the technology behind the safe the technology behind how encrypted these technologies, these coins are, is the greatest right now, the greatest technology in the world right now that makes the technology behind these cryptocurrencies, the safety behind this is the highest right now. So digital means they cannot hold them. The encrypted means they are cryptographed. It's very safe to use. Medium of exchange means they have money. Actually, they have money, so you can buy and sell with them. Okay, so that's what I mean by digitally encrypted medium of exchange. So when it's actually money, as my currency naira is money, I can use it buy and sell online, but I can only use it to buy and sell online. So they say decentralized platform. Yes, it is decentralized because there is no middleman. There will be no middleman again very soon. Very soon you will not see banks. Banks are middlemen between we and the apex bank, the central bank. So very soon there will be no banks. That's why we say it is decentralized. It cuts out the middleman, the power of the middleman. Okay, and the next one is ledger. The ledger technology, what we known at is what is known as blockchain technology. The blockchain technology is behind the manufacture of crypto coins. Okay, the blockchain technology is what is making it possible for Bitcoin to be mined. So it acts as a ledger because it's what holds the transaction of all, the transaction of everybody on that blockchain. So if Mr. A sends money, if Mr. A sends Bitcoin to Mr. B, it will be registered in the ledger, okay, called the blockchain. It's just like the normal company. You go to some companies, you see they bring out a ledger, you see a big book. They tell you that is the ledger of the company that records both buy and sell of the company. Okay, what business people call debit and when somebody buys, when they buy, they say it's debit. When they make money, they say it's credit, right? So in every company, when you go, you see this big book called ledger. So the the blockchain acts as a ledger, okay, powered by cryptographic security, so nobody can hack it, nobody can code it. Okay, so if Mr. A sends money to Mr. B, it will be held in the ledger. The ledger will say Mr. B received money from Mr. A, what also Bitcoins. Okay. Now, the world's first cryptography was made by a man or a group of people that goes by the name Satoshi Nakamoto. So when I was explaining this hidden or secret, the first man or woman or group called Satoshi Nakamoto was the first one that made the first cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoins. So till now, nobody knows who he is, who she is, who they are. And when the white paper was released, it took the world by storm. Though some people said it's stupid, it's foolish, but today it's taking the world by storm. Okay, most professionals all around the world, even in the US, even in Wall Street, saw that white paper and said, "This is foolishness. It's not possible." But today, gentlemen, it's possible. Cryptocurrencies will take the world by storm. It will be the 5th generational transformation that will sweep across the world. So don't just sit down and watch. Take part. Okay, of which I will show you how you do that. They are digital money designed to be cheaper, they are quicker, and they are more reliable than fiat money. Fiat money is our normal traditional currency, the naira or whatever. But these digital currency, they are cheaper. Some of them are as low as $0.000. They are quicker. The transaction rate is faster, as you would know when you start buying and selling cryptocurrencies. They are also very reliable because of the blockchain technology. Now, users create and transact directly with each other and store their money without the need of middlemen. So, as I said earlier, there is no middleman in the transaction. You know, in our traditional bank, when you send money to, if I send money to Mr. Ben, the bank will hold the transaction history that I send money worth 100,000 to Mr. Ben, and they will make their deductions from there. And in the history, you will see that I send money to Mr. Ben. They will debit me when I send money to Mr. Ben, and they will credit Mr. Ben 100,000 naira. But in using cryptocurrency, there is no middleman. The blockchain technology, as I said earlier, which is acting as a ledger, will hold all the transactions safely without the need of middlemen. So when cryptocurrencies take the world by storm, there will be no banks. Watch me. Mark my words. I've said that. There are thousands of these coins, namely Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Doge, BNB, etc. There are many of them. There are thousands of coins. Okay. For instance, as of February 2017, Bitcoin was selling for about $2,000. Today, Bitcoin is selling for, as I'm shooting this video right now, Bitcoin is selling for $42,000. That's about 20 million naira. That is crazy, right? People that saw the vision when it was this amount, or even lesser than that. As of 2013, Bitcoin was selling for about 1,500 naira. Yes, you can check the records. If you go to the platforms I will tell you later, you can check the history of these prices. Okay, that's crazy. People have made serious money with Bitcoins. Now, if you had bought just 2 of these coins for 4,000 at that time, you would have had a little over $80,000 right now. That is at $40,000. When I wrote this when I prepared this slide, it was $40,000. Now it's 43 as I'm shooting this video. So, and all you will have done was to buy it when it was low. So there are many ways that you can make money from cryptocurrencies. I said there are many ways, various ways to make money from cryptocurrencies. You can buy and hold. Call it buying and holding. You buy the currency when it's low, you sell it when it's high. You buy and hold it for a longer period of time. Buying and holding is the investment part of it. So you buy and hold for a long period of time, sometimes a year or 2 or 3. When it increases in price, you sell. We also have spot trading, margin trading, futures trading. P2P trading, etc. Now, there are platforms that you do all these things. They are called exchanges, and the world's #1 exchange is Binance.com, followed by Huobi, followed by followed by Coinbase. There are other trading platforms, as I said earlier, known as cryptocurrency exchanges. So this is where you do all this buying and selling stuff, of which you will know later. Not all coins will make you money. Some coins will depreciate and lose value over time. Okay, it depends on the forces of demand and supply in the market. But if done right, you can easily turn 100,000 naira into as much as 1 million naira within 60 days without really doing much. This money is even too small. 1 million naira, 100k to give you 1 million naira in 60 days is small. It's a conservative amount, okay, that you can make far more than that. All you have to do is to buy some coins, wait for it to increase in value, and then sell it. I know you probably have a lot of questions as regards how this works and how sure it is. You can direct your questions to me, and I will try as much as possible to answer your questions and also make recommendations. As I said earlier, this is not a business. You can actually only use a small part of your money, part of your income to do this. I said, do not use money you can't afford to lose for this. Okay, so thank you so much for taking up the time to go through all these videos. The most important thing in all these videos is knowing how to sell, the online selling machine, and also taking advantage of learning these businesses that I've introduced to you and become a master of these businesses, so that you can live a life of freedom, can have financial freedom, can have time freedom, can have location freedom with these business models. Thank you for your rapt attention, and I will see you subsequently in my messages that I'll be sending to you on how you can grow and become financially reliant. Thank you, and I will see you subsequently.